Sometimes being famous might not be so great after all. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 embarrassing celebrity moments caught on camera.
And now, Kanye West smashes his head into a street sign really, really hard.
Oh! Kanye! Oh, Kanye, you okay?
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at awkward and uncomfortable situations involving high-profile public figures that were caught on camera for all the world to see. We're excluding people who only became famous because of an embarrassing viral video, and situations that involve controversial or shameful tirades. Number 10. Bieber pukes on stage. We mean, good for him for soldiering on. While performing the first show of his world tour in Arizona, Bieber stopped and turned midway through Out of Town Girl. Before audiences could wonder if he was mooning them, Bieber puked and ran off stage, leaving his dancers to awkwardly frolic around a puddle of vomit. Now that's what we call professional. Not wanting to disappoint his fans, Bieber gamely returned and blamed his sickness on having too much milk before the concert.
In Canada, we like to have spaghetti and milk. I don't know if it was such a good idea before my show.
Throwing up in public is embarrassing enough. Throwing up in front of 20,000 people who are avidly watching is probably wanting to die uncomfortable. Number 9. 50 Cent's awful first pitch. There have been some doozy first pitches throughout the years, but none are as bad as 50 Cent's. On the fateful day of May 27, 2014, the rapper threw out the ceremonial first pitch at a Mets game, only he unleashed a ball that was about 50 feet off the plate and nearly hit the cameraman.
And his first pitch was not great, just a bit outside.
While Fitty had a smile on his face, he was surprised to learn just how mocked the infamous pitch became, as it was aired on all the major sports networks and even made into a baseball card. We know throwing a baseball over the plate is much harder than it looks, but this is just hilariously awful. Number 8. Fergie pees herself on stage. If there's one thing that this and the Bieber video teach us, it's that the show must go on. While performing with the Black Eyed Peas, some eagle-eyed viewers noticed a wet spot near Fergie's crotch. Naturally, photos were taken and published, and Fergie's face was probably beet red when she saw the headlines. In a later interview with Hot 97, Fergie explained that the band was stuck in traffic on the way to the gig, and she was unable to go to the bathroom before being rushed to the stage.
You guys, yes, it was late for stage. I was driving down the freeway. It's Friday traffic, San Diego gets on stage. We have to start the show. I'm running on.
According to her, it was, quote, the most unattractive moment of her life, and we imagine easily one of the most embarrassing. Number 7. Bow Wow is caught flying coach. We suppose this is what happens when you try a little too desperately to stay relevant. In May 2017, Bow Wow posted a photo of a private plane to Instagram, implying that he was traveling in luxury. Later that same day, a passenger Snapchatted Bow Wow on a commercial flight, and Instagram users discovered that the private jet picture was a stock photo that Bow Wow had thrown a filter on.
Lil Bow Wow was on my flight to NY, but on Instagram he posted a picture of a private jet. Smuh-huh.
So he was like completely outed.
This in turn started the hashtag Bow Wow challenge, where people posted pictures online contrasting a glamorous photo with the harsh reality. Being caught in a lie is embarrassing enough. Being caught lying about your seemingly flashy lifestyle and becoming a meme is something else entirely.
So I wasn't on the plane. Oh, you just posted a picture you liked?
Yeah.
Well, what the hell's the problem?
Because the way it looked as if I was taking the big boy jet going to New York, and really I was on Delta, first class. You know what I'm saying?
Number 6. Seinfeld refuses to hug Kesha. Clearly, Seinfeld was not a fan of TikTok. While attending the David Lynch Foundation's A Night of Laughter and Song, Kesha approached Seinfeld when he was in the middle of an interview. That was her first mistake. She then told him that she was a huge fan and asked for a hug, which Seinfeld denied not once, but thrice.
Kesha, I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Can I give you a hug?
No, thanks.
Please?
No, thanks.
A little one.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Oh.
The comedian even recoiled and stepped away, causing her to beat a hasty retreat. His admission to reporters that he didn't know who she was inadvertently rubbed even more salt into the wound.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah, it was Kesha.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best.
This is prime cringe material right here, and we can't help but feel bad for Kesha.
I understand.
In my reality, I don't hug a total stranger. I have to meet someone, say hello.
Then again, who does hug complete strangers?
I'm like an excitable puppy, especially when I heard his voice. But then I went back and I was like, oh, Me.
Number 5. David Hasselhoff is Plastered. We still can't decide whether this video is hilarious or soul-crushingly sad. In one of the earliest viral videos, the Hoff was filmed lying drunk on the floor while chowing down on a cheeseburger.
Tell me that you promise you're not going to get alcohol and you're going to stop drinking.
The video was filmed by his own daughter, who can be heard telling him that he'll be fired if alcohol is found in his system. It definitely wasn't the Baywatch star's greatest moment, and he later stated that the video was made so he could witness his own drunken behavior. Despite his obvious issues, the video was widely parodied, and Hasselhoff's visitation rights with his daughters were briefly rebuked.
It didn't go away. It got bigger and bigger and bigger, and but I never played into it. And my daughters were the ones who basically laughed about it. They said, "Dad, let it go."
Number 4. Steve Harvey calls the wrong winner. It's now the stuff of TV legend, and every bit as cringy now as it was back in 2015. While hosting the Miss Universe 2015 pageant, Steve Harvey made the blunder of a lifetime when he declared Miss Colombia the winner.
Colombia!
As contestant Ariadna Gutierrez wept tears of joy, relishing the moment, a shell-shocked Harvey shambled back on stage to declare that he had misread the card and that Miss Philippines was the actual winner.
Okay, folks. I have to apologize. The first runner-up is Colombia.
It was a humiliating mistake for Steve, who not only embarrassed himself, but also crushed the dreams of someone mid-celebration. This still hurts to watch.
This is exactly what's on the card. I will take responsibility for this. It was my mistake. It was on the card.
Number 3. Mariah Carey's awful New Year's Eve performance. Mistakes happen in live music all the time. For some, the show must go on. But for Mariah Carey on New Year's Eve 2016, it was just the opposite. When there was a problem with her in-ear monitors, Mariah gave up, talking through her song We Belong Together, while her dancers gamely carried on. The best part was when she spoke right through her pre-recorded whistle notes, a moment that perfectly epitomizes this monumental disaster.
I want a holiday too. Can I not have one? I'm trying to be a good sport here.
Things only got even worse when Mariah's team claimed that the producers had intentionally sabotaged the performance to make her look bad. At least own the failure.
That was amazing.
Number 2. Ashlee Simpson crashes and burns. As embarrassing as Mariah Carey's performance was, nothing will ever compare to the infamous Ashlee Simpson fiasco. After performing Pieces of Me on SNL, Simpson was set to perform Autobiography, when the vocal track for Pieces of Me played instead.
On a Monday, I am waiting. Tuesday, I am fading.
Fully aware that she was caught lip-syncing, Simpson could do nothing but awkwardly dance her way off stage. She later claimed she'd lost her voice due to acid reflux disease. The media viciously attacked her, Lorne Michaels condemned the lip-syncing, and Simpson became the butt of numerous jokes and parodies in the coming years. Those watching live witnessed the destruction of a career right in front of their eyes.
Will you relax? Plenty of people cheat. Once again, Ashlee Simpson.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
You dropped a condom on the red carpet, which I think gives you at least...
It was really hard for you to say.
No, it wasn't actually.
Yes,
No, I think gives you credit. I mean, you know, better to be safe than sorry, right?
It's a great message to add to the many messages in the film.
Number 1. The Janet Jackson Super Bowl fiasco. It's perhaps the most infamous event in live television history. As Janet Jackson performed with Justin Timberlake at Super Bowl 38, Justin exposed her breast to a live audience of millions. Janet claimed the stunt was supposed to reveal only her bra, but audiences remained skeptical. Either way, the incident, nicknamed Nipplegate, triggered a massive backlash, with Janet's music blacklisted from radio stations.
All the emphasis was put on me, not on Justin.
She told USA Today that it was truly embarrassing for her to know that millions saw her breast, both live and up close online. Now, no matter what she does, she's the celebrity who flashed the Super Bowl. On the upside, it also inspired the creation of YouTube, so hats off to Janet and the breast that shook America. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.